So I've laced up the left shoe for a cool, relaxed look. Now if you find that when you come to loosely lace your 95s, you get too much lace at the end, then this is a lacing style for you. We're going to go down through the middle and up through the hoops on the outside edge, which uses up just enough lace to get that relaxed drop at the end. So let's get into it. We're going to place this one over here so we can see what we're aiming towards, and we're going to be lacing up the right shoe. Now I've already packed out the toe box, and I am going to pack out this shoe a little bit more as well. If you make your shoe feel like your foot's sitting inside it, then you're going to get those laces sitting just right for when you come to wear the shoe. So we're going to start off by taking the lace up through that second hoop on the outside of the shoe. So just draw the lace up to around about halfway along the lace, and then take it down the opposite second hoop on the inside of the shoe. And then to make sure that the laces are the same length as each other, if you put the ends together and pull up, you'll find that one side is more slack than the other. So just keep pulling up until you feel like you've got the same tension on both, and then you'll have the same length of lace on either side. So we're going to take the outside lace, we're going to bring it across and down that third hoop on the inside. And when you come to draw it down into that third hoop, just hold on to the lace that's there so it doesn't slip through this hoop here. And then we're going to take that inside lace and down through the third hoop on the outside. Then just pull on your laces a little bit. And then we're going to take that outside lace, we're going to come through the hoop on the tongue and down through the fourth hoop on the inside of the shoe. So just pull it through and down through that fourth hoop, keeping your laces nice and relaxed. Then we're going to take that inside lace, and when I take it through the hoop on the tongue there, I'm going to sit it behind on top of the lace that's already in there. So bring it through and down through that fourth hoop on the outside of the shoe. Then we're going to keep that lace in our hand, bring it through the hoop on the tongue and down into that second hoop up from the front. Then take the inside lace, bring it through the back of the hoop, like that, sit on top of the lace that's already in there, and down through that second hoop on the outside. And take that outside lace through the hoop on the tongue and down through that first hoop on the inside of the shoe, at the front of the shoe. Then take the inside lace, pass it through that hoop on the tongue, sitting on top of the lace that's already in there, and then down through that first hoop on the outside. And you'll see that because I've taken the inside lace through the top, sitting on top of the lace that's already in there, you've got yourself a bit of a pattern that's going on the outside. And I've done that over here as well. So these sit the same on this side, on the inside, but on the outside, all the laces sit on top of each other. I don't know if you're about that detail. I am. You might not be bothered about which way you put your laces in, but I think it gives it an extra smart look to your 95s. And then to check at the end that your laces are the same length, like that, so that when we run them through and up through the hoops, you're going to have the same amount of drop at the top. So if your laces aren't the same length, it's a good idea now to go back and just adjust your laces as you go. Then I'm going to take the outside lace, I'm going to go through that hoop on the tongue. Now I found that when I came to do it the first time, this hoop here was a little bit short. It had been stitched in a little bit further in than this one. So all my hoops will accept two laces quite easily, but this one was a little bit tight and this one was a bit tight. So all I did was get my lace and just run it backwards and forwards like that, kind of pulling it away from the leather there. It just seems to slacken it off just enough so I can get the two laces in. So it's worth doing that before you start the lacing tutorial. Then I'm going to take that inside lace and I'm going to put it on top of the lace that's already in there. So giving it a little bit of a wriggle to get through that hoop on the front. And then I'm just going to try and keep these a little bit more relaxed so they match what I've got over here. And then I'm just going to take that outside lace and I'm going to run it through one hoop at a time, making my way up through the side. And it should just glide up through these hoops because they're nice and generous. And it's easy to get your 2 laces through there. And then we're going to go up through that top hoop. And then you've got just enough lace to get a great drop as well. Then I'm going to take the inside lace. Now this is my slightly tight one. So I might have a little bit of a job to get this one through here. I'm just going to pull on this just a little bit to try and loosen it off. It's okay, once you've got the lace end in there, you can just kind of wriggle your way in. But sometimes it's just a bit of a job to get that lace end going into the hoop. And then again, one at a time. They are just ever so slightly tighter on this side of the shoe. So it's working your way up, hoop at a time, and then they get a lot more generous when you get to the top of these hoops, and then you've got your curl at the top. So I'm just going to check that they're all sitting just the way I want them to, and I've got a bit of a pattern going on there, which I'm all about the details. So there you've got your loosely laced Air Max 95, and now I'm going to show you what they look like on feet. So there you have your loosely laced Air Max 95. I hope that was helpful. If it was, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, and for future videos, subscribe. And to catch all the latest tutorials, click that notification button. Until the next time, thanks for watching.